You used to cut the black Barbie's hair off first to see how it looked. And if you liked it, then you'd cut the white Barbie's hair. So you're a little racist too, Blaire.
Ooh, hey, Blaire. I mean, you know, I was rocking with you at first, but now that I know you do that, obviously because I'm black, I can't support that. Nah, we out of here, Blaire. Nah, good episode though, y'all. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next one. Let me give you guys a quick run back. I'm sitting on my bed, actually standing up. Now that I think about it, I'm standing up, deciding, what should I watch while I eat dinner? Then I was thinking, as I went to YouTube to watch said podcast, I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted to watch Ted for about a week now. So let me watch Ted, the movie from 2012. I put Ted on and that's when it hit me. That's when the commercial hit me. The commercial, it stated how the Ted series, it's streaming now on Peacock. And because I was watching this on Peacock and that commercial came up and I was like, Ted series? Okay, I'll check it out. And then I saw that it came out today, right? So we're gonna see John Bennett's life and also Ted Bennett's life? I don't know his last name, forgive me. Does he have a last name? I don't know. But for those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. For those of you that aren't new though, welcome back. Today we got Ted Season 1, Episodes 1 and 2. All right, here we go. Episode 1 titled, Just Say Yes. Just say yes to the show. Okay. Not that I hate this. No more Patrick Stewart as a narrator. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, he's getting up there in age. I understand.
My words are lazy.
Ooh.
My thoughts are hazy. But this is one thing I'm sure.
I'm happy I'm yours. I love how we got. This is really the theme song. I was too wrapped up. I'm gonna be honest. I was too wrapped up in the music. It is not just. I love Seth MacFarlane's musical choices for his productions. However, this is not for those of you that think, oh yeah, this is just Family Guy thing. It's similar. It's similar. However, this is the exact theme to Ted, which I literally watched just yesterday. This is that theme that was used like thoroughly in the first Ted movie. And I love that theme.
You say little people. Midget is rude.
Why is it rude? I am a midget, and I will thank you not to tell our community how to use our word.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's actually huge because technically he would be considered in that category. However, he's also like a stuffed animal, so I also wouldn't put him in that category, man.
I can express myself.
I just thought about, why didn't they use the parents from the first Ted movie, right? Because they actually had the woman that plays Lois's voice actor, or the woman that plays Lois, like her voice actor, she was actually the mom in Ted. Like she was actually Johnny's mom, which they never showed her again in that movie after Johnny was an adult. But, you know, it would have been cool to see essentially Lois in this show, you know, as a real character.
My favorite movie is Rocky.
How does that make you not?
Apollo Creed is in the movie, who wins against a white guy.
So that makes you not racist because you are okay with the fact that that happened in a fictional movie? Oh my gosh, bro, this is his version of, I have a black friend. You know what I mean? Like this, and he doesn't even have, or at least we don't know if he has a black friend, bro. But man, this guy.
And The Price is Right is on at 10 a.m.
Really gotta reference my end screen like that, man.
That is such a cop-out.
Look, I got
That's a
the
huge
house when
cop-out.
you guys are out.
What are you guys eating, Spam?
Haha, talk about the right to bear arms. Everybody's missing all this great stuff.
Audience sees it. Oh my, I don't know what you're gonna do about that, but you're gonna have to pay for that somehow. I think they're actually gonna make you go to school.
You're going to school.
Wait,
Yes.
hang on, that is a serious overreaction.
You're going to school and you're gonna grow a fucking brain.
I think brains are sexy.
Shut up, beef.
Beef? Shut up, beef. That's crazy how that scene ended, man. You never want to end the conversation saying, shut up, beef.
Oh, last year we had an Indian kid. Yeah, but they got him.
What does that mean?
They got him?
Until.
Wait, what do you mean they got him?
What? Nah, explain that. They got him?
Think fast, Bennett. Oh, God. Hey, Zork.
You call him a dork, but you literally touched his genitals. If he's a dork, what are you, bro? Let's think about this.
Your wife is fucking other guys.
I come in here every day acting like my life is great, when in reality, it's a train wreck. My own son doesn't respect his father.
Yo! Oh no! No! I needed it to stop, but it wouldn't. I needed it to stop, but it would not.
Some of them did what you're doing, hoping to get cut loose.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let the same thing happen here.
Love that. Don't like where this is going.
I don't remember Ted being like super intelligent, but he does know more words in the future, so maybe this is how it happens.
You just, wash your hands?
No. A while ago. Not now. I had diarrhea.
What? Oh, you're worse than Ross. Oh my gosh. He's worse than Ross Geller. I didn't think it could get worse than this. Oh no. Ross, there are people in the world that are worse than you at flirting. Oh, this kid is tragic. Luckily, John's not this bad in the future, but man, is he trash right now.
Will you relax? I'll be fine. I'll see you in a few.
Nobody thinks this bear is weird for being alive? I guess they're just all okay with this sort of thing?
Hi, I'm here for the wheat.
Well, how the tables have turned. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, the craziest plot twist I've ever seen since, top tier, man. Top tier plot twist. Wow. Wow, Blair.
I just want the ganja.
You've never smoked before, have you?
What are you talking about? Yeah, I have. I do lots of drugs.
Nobody that actually does lots of drugs says, yeah, I do lots of drugs. Bro, you don't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
We're about to get high together for the first time.
Yeah, so?
Let's do this right.
Why did they dress up, man? That's actually kind of clean, though. That's kind of clean, you know? Are they gonna fall down the stairs? Please don't fall down the stairs. Okay, they're making it. And we're good. We're good. We're hanging in there.
I can feel your love in this, Ma.
I'm so happy you love it so much.
Jesus, it's fine.
Wow, isn't that your wife, bro? Bro said it. Jesus, it's fine. First off, I would never say that to my wife, man.
Typical should bring in a picture of you.
Stop it. This night.
She's flustered, man. She's so flustered. Look at her, man. Look at her face. Like, she's loving it. She's like, oh man, this is great though. This is actually amazing.
I think if we all just take a couple of deep breaths here and just try to...
Fuck!
How did he run so fast? Bro is a whole small teddy bear.
Get rid of that weed, or so help me God, you were going in the fucking dryer.
Oh, big deal. I've been in dryers.
I'll put you in a Matty load.
Okay, fuck. I'll do it.
A Matty load? Isn't that her uncle? What's with his loads? Bro must have the stinkiest clothes on earth.
So if you were on a plane that crashed, and Tom Hanks and Diane Keaton were on it too, and they died and you survived, who would you eat first?
I'd start with Diane.
That is so weird, bro. Bro really has an opinion on who he would eat first between a man and a woman. Bro said, listen, if I gotta eat somebody on this earth, it's gonna be a woman. Dude, you're still eating a human being. It's sick regardless. You're sick. You're sick man. You are sick. There's no way around this. Johnny, you're sick.
She used to call me Sasquatch. And then about a year ago, I saw that she lost a hand. And I was so happy about it. Does it make me a terrible person?
Susan, love her actor, love her character. Also, I don't think that makes her a bad person. Just because she wanted to, like, because of how she felt, because she was bullied. She was bullied by this girl, and that traumatized Susan at a very young age, right? She was probably self-conscious for the rest of her life, maybe, or at least for a number of years after that. You know, and kids, a lot of kids, they just don't care, man. They just say whatever they want to other kids, not realizing the impact that that's gonna have on that person.
Goodness of your hearts and a monthly rent check.
A quarter to pound her? Should I
Right?
stop?
That's
I feel like
$200
there's no
extra
traction.
dollars
Matty.
that she has to spend.
You're charging her rent?
Yes.
She didn't know? Your wife didn't know. Oh, so you were keeping that money for yourself? Hold on, y'all. Because Ted 2, because I'm suddenly sad about this. Right, we have, here's the cast. I don't see a Blair. I don't see a Blair anywhere. Tom Brady, Liam Neeson, okay. I don't know, maybe this person was Blair? Yeah, there's no cousin, man. There's no cousin. I don't know. There's a reason why we don't know who Blair is in the movies.
My dad is a drunk and an asshole. My mom's a psycho lunatic, and my brother's in prison.
What about your dog?
Dead.
Fuck.
This really sucks because based on how his future is, he doesn't do much better than them. However, he is a very good boyfriend, right, in the future to Lori. You know, it's like even though he's doing drugs in the future, he's trying, at least. And he's definitely a better, like a more loving and more like a kinder and more compassionate man than his father. It's just, you know, he struggles with like drugs and just everything, man.
Teddy, we gotta do something. I mean, this is our fault.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something we can do.
We
What's
are
up?
gonna open the box.
What does that mean, Ted? You mean the bank? You're gonna rob a bank?
Anyone could be talking to you and relieving themselves at the same time. And you'd never even know it.
Why did you just spread your suit like that? You know what? I don't know how I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing, hold on. I'm hearing Herbert. Mike Henry? Is that him? That is him! I feel like a genius. I feel like a genius. Because it's like I could hear it, even though Herbert in Family Guy has a really high-pitched voice, it's like you can hear the subtleties in the way he speaks and compare it to Herbert so easily because they're the same person.
Just not gonna talk to me for the rest of your life? Huh? Is that it?
You know how to apologize?
You gonna shave your head too? Well, go ahead.
Why do I keep hearing cops? Like, why do I keep hearing sirens? I've been hearing them for like 20 minutes. What's going on out there? Is the apocalypse happening? No, what? Well, let me check. Wait. Suddenly the siren stopped. Okay.
What is it?
Rocky's mouth guard. If you give Blair another chance. Hey, why don't you put it on?
Pause on that. What do you mean by that? You know what I mean? Like, put it on? Has it been clean? Has it been sanitized? Put this mouth guard on? Are you crazy? No! I love Sylvester Stallone, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing... Dog. Oh, he's loving this. He's sick, just like his son.
I feel him. I feel him in my mouth.
Out of context, that's crazy.
You're not like the rest of the family. You've got a shot. I think of my dad, drunk on his ratty couch watching Flash Gordon or some shit.
Oh no. You know, it's when she said you got a shot, I was thinking, well, I mean, Johnny is kind of okay. He's doing okay in the future. But then she said Flash Gordon, and it's like, oh no, he gets it from his cousin's side of the. Oh no! Are they already watching Flash Gordon? That was good. That was good. You know, and this show, it has like some serious potential to be a really, really great show. And I'm saying this after episode 1, which may sound a little bit premature. However, this show, in one episode, in the very first episode at that, supplied me with everything I feel like is required to be a really, really great show. And not just a great show, but a great show that lasts at least like minimum 5 seasons, right? You know, in this show, you know, it has its serious moments, and it's not like the other well-known Seth MacFarlane show, Family Guy, where the serious moments are drowned out by the cutaways, the massive amount of cutaways. You know, and I love Family Guy, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to diss Family Guy at all. It's just that Family Guy could be a much more coherent show if they didn't rely so much on their style of humor. It's almost like the style of humor is what made Family Guy famous, but at this point in time, I feel like it's holding it back. And occasionally though, you do get to see gems in the show. My favorite episode of all time for Family Guy will forever be the D in Apartment 23. I forget which season that was, but just look up the D in Apartment 23. It's where Brian essentially got canceled for making a tweet. I don't know if it was racist, but it had something to do with something. I don't know. But he got canceled for it, you know, and we got to see life from a canceled person's perspective. And it was real, you know, and it sucked for Brian, but it was really good to see because after a certain point, there were no cutaways. There were no jokes. And the rest of that episode was just realness. And I was like, well, this is good. This is really, really good. This, to me, that was the best episode of Family Guy. Like that, if the show followed that format, that formula, like for more episodes, but it's one of those episodes to where I feel like if they repeated that too much, it would be too repetitive. Like BoJack Horseman, Sea of Dreams, right? If they repeated that format for multiple episodes, obviously that specific episode wouldn't mean as much. So it's like, I get why they haven't done that in all episodes. However, Family Guy, you know, we'll just see how it goes from here. Shouts out to what was that one few? It was like a bunch of episodes, and then there were fewer, right? The episode where it was like the whodunit episodes. Those are obviously, if those aren't in your top 5, top 10, you know, what are you doing? Anyways, back to this show. Ted's great. Ted, we're seeing John Bennett when he was a teenager, and so far his life is headed in the direction where we see him, you know, and Blair has high hopes for him, but he's essentially going nowhere. And it sucks watching this, knowing his future, you know, because this show is even giving me hopes for the guy, and I've seen the movies, you know, so it sucks knowing how his life is gonna play out, man. But they're doing such a good job in writing the other characters around him and writing him. But essentially, we already know who he is, but it's cool to see the dynamic he shares with each specific character, along with Ted, of course, with each specific character that, you know, John and Ted interact with. I like this. I like this show a lot. And I'm looking forward to watching the second episode, because we are going to put both episodes in the same video, you know, just like we do another reaction playlist or another set of reactions on the channel that you guys have not seen yet on YouTube, but you will see that very soon. But yeah, this was cool. Let's get into the next one though. Episode 2, season 1. My Two Dads. Let's begin. It's so good, man, because certain videos nowadays I won't have to do intros. I'm getting used to this. Shout out Scott Grimes. I don't think he's related to Carl or Rick.
The other night I was out at a basketball game with my whole family. Right. And
Is that Mort, bro? Is that Mort? We really got the whole cast. Also, I was noticing as I was editing, the lady that's their neighbor from across the street, is that Alex Borstein? Like, she wasn't credited in the episode itself. But was that her? Was that like a little Easter egg?
Why don't you go ask your mother's face? Oh, Jesus. That was so over the line. It was out of my mouth before I knew what it was. Kind of like your mother.
Ooh, get him! Ooh, don't stop, Ted. Don't stop. He deserves every piece of this.
Dr. Franco called when you were at work. He says you're overdue for a colonoscopy.
He's not gonna want it. Yeah, I figured.
Some of them Hebrews are just in it for the money. Sorry,
Some of them
Hebrews and she-brews.
Didn't make it any better. Bro, this guy is awful. It's like every episode he just says something crazy out of pocket that I don't really want to include on YouTube. You know?
Hurt people, hurt people.
Wait. Are you saying Clive is a bastard child?
His mother's so sweet. Must be hard.
They're gonna use this against him. And I'm here for it. Oh, we're here for this. We're here for it. Not gonna lie. It's just one example, but this is totally why you should not bully people, right? Because that person that you bully, especially like if you're in high school or even before high school, that person may come around and literally do something way more traumatic than bullying. They may pretend to be a father, which I don't know. I feel like that's worse than being bullied. Or they could do something else like Columbine, right? Or like the many other school massacres that we've heard about or read about since then. Right? Bullying is for losers.
All right, like the kid on the Cracker Jack box.
This could...
Where do I get a sailor suit?
You back-talking me? See, this smart-mouth attitude is exactly why I left.
You left before he was born. You left before he was born. Bro, what? And he goes, I'm sorry, bro, think about it. This isn't your father. This isn't your father. But he's probably just so excited and too wrapped up in the idea that it could be that all logic just goes boom out the window.
She hasn't let me touch her since the miscarriage.
I'll be back with your fribbles.
John, do you know how to even have a conversation? Wow, he's awful. Like, I mean, oh, that left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, what are you doing?
What the fuck was that?
What was that? Rolling with the gravity? That's not it.
This is his dad. I got a message for him.
Now this actually feels like a Peter Griffin moment because he really sounded like Peter.
He says he's not coming because you're a disappointment to him and he's glad he left.
Not gonna lie, bro. After something like that, I don't know if I'd be okay mentally. Ah, that sucks. That sucks, man. Listen, Clyde, you kind of... it's like I want to say he gets what he deserves, but would I get canceled? You know, I don't want to be that guy that's like, you know, just saying what he wants on camera, and then the next thing I know, there's some viral clip of me on TikTok where I said, you deserve that, you know, and then nobody knows the context because they just took 5 seconds of my video instead of taking 10 seconds and understanding it, you know. So I would just say, I'm sorry, Clyde.
Hello?
Is that Child's Play in the back?
Yeah, me and these other crack commandos fight injustice from our van.
That's so cool.
Is that the 18? Is he quoting the 18? Bro, he's literally quoting the 18. I mess with it though.
That's why I'm great to just so much. They know how to make corn and they don't touch it.
Sean, you are so weird, bro.
Eat a dick, asshole. C+.
Did he just get bullied and have a smile on his face? Not gonna lie, brother, couldn't be me. Shouts to you, John. Hey, man, hats off. Where's my other hat? Doesn't matter. Hats off, man. I couldn't do it. I don't have that sort of patience. They're helping Clyde be a better person and he doesn't even know it.
Jesus, there's things you're not saying. I don't want anybody to find out my secrets.
What are you keeping secret? There's another kid? What, Blair's actually your daughter?
You'd be leaving John and Suze on their own. You really want to do that?
All right.
Bro, she's the bright spot of the show. Where is she in the movies?
I mean, he obviously studied so hard for that test.
Yeah, he should know his dad's proud of him.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do this like the whole rest of Clyde's academic career?
Hello?
Hey, Clive.
Bro, why? Did y'all see how Clyde just answered the phone? First off, imagine this PlayStation controller is his phone. Hello? First off, why are you just sitting on your bed next to the phone? Clive, what's happening? You literally just sit there like this. What are you staring at? And are you just waiting on the phone all day after you get home from school? What's that about? Let's talk about that, because that's a little creepy. Why don't you guys just find his real father, right? And try to get his father involved in his life?
I never wanted to be a security guard. I really wanted to be an actor.
I know this is gonna sound weird and maybe random, but maybe they could get him to act as if he's that kid's father? Maybe. I don't know.
So why do I feel like I don't fit in anywhere I go?
How's this scene gonna end, man? Because I think he just wants to be loved.
You don't become a butt doctor unless you're into some really weird shit. It's sexual for them.
She's doing it, no questions, bro. No questions.
Hair on the tip, that's a new one.
Yeah, his poor wife, huh?
I was just thinking that.
Guys, I gotta be honest. This is sexual for me.
What? No way! No! She was right, bro! Oh, that's crazy! That's actually the most insane thing I've ever heard. Oh no! No way that's real, no way! No! If I'm Blair, I'm genuinely I don't know how to respond if I'm Blair, bro. I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to respond to this. Blair, what do you do? Because you figure out that your uncle was right about everything? The doctors are actually making this sexual. No, bro. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah!
There's no way I'm picking my books up after that, right? I just looked down at the laptop and I see that he's picking up his books after they're getting slammed. See, you do that to me, next thing that's gonna be on the ground is your face or your body, whichever one I prefer, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll understand.
No, you
What
won't.
actually
This
happened?
is war.
For Christ's sake, Matty, we're your family. Just fucking tell us.
I jacked off a dog.
I see why you didn't want that secret getting out. Honestly, we're gonna I gotta check my phone. Because we're recording on the phone and it's good. And oh, this guy's sick. I mean, Blair's face says it all. Can we just get a close-up of Blair's face right now? It says it all, bro. It says it all.
That dog had sniffed out more landmines. He'd saved all of our lives. And that's when it happened. He made a noise like a bark, but happier.
I don't even know how to respond to this. Because it's like, this dog has saved your lives, right? And if this dog goes down, you essentially lose your lives. So you're trying to ensure that not just the dog, but you guys make it out of this safely, as safe as possible. And the dog is your best chance at surviving. So it's like, without a medic, it's gross, but I can't even be mad here. I don't even feel like this really is worth being disgusted at. This dude just explained to us, the audience, he did what he had to do. You know, and when life throws these curveballs at you like this, especially when you're in the midst of a war, you got two choices. Live or die. And he chose the first option. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, but that was powerful.
What's her name?
Catherine. She's a widowed farm owner.
He's improvising now. He's improvising. Ted's not saying anything. He's improvising. This is great. Let's keep going. Oh, wait. No, he's doing... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I thought you were a soldier of fortune.
You're blowing this, you motherfucker!
This is the most shoddy, disorganized production I have ever been a part
Bro,
of.
it's not a production.
John Rubenstein would never stand for this.
This is why he didn't go anywhere, man.
We were encouraging you to reach your full potential.
Hold on. This is an interesting development. Please don't let this be one of those scenes in a show to where it seems like it's going, you know, one way and then boom, it goes the completely opposite way. You know what I mean? Like, don't let it turn into one of those moments. What the fuck?
I think we should try for another.
This was great. Best show on earth. We're done. Imagine. That's how I ended. I think that's, yeah, it's only 10 seconds. Or, ooh, it's 50 seconds. 50 seconds or 60 seconds. I don't think there's anything left though. Okay. Wow. I mean, what can I say? This show is just flawless. It feels flawless. Every time I watch this show, I think to myself, could this show be any better? Ted is just great. We just finished episode 2 and it has been blowing me out of the water. I did not expect this show to be this good. And honestly, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would binge this show easily. I would have finished it in a single day, a half a day probably. But I gotta do YouTube with this, you know, and it's been great to see the development of all the characters of John, of what's the uncles? Matty, Blaire, Susan, Ted, you know, everybody, you know, and it doesn't feel like it's bad writing at all. It's phenomenal writing, you know. Scenes are blowing me out of the water, and I'm very, very satisfied with the outcome because it's not just like the movie, you know. It's not like Family Guy. It's good. There needs to be a second season. I think this was a miniseries. No, this needs to be a series. 100%. Because that scene with Matty and Blaire in the hospital, that was the beginning. Even though I thought it was the end, that was the beginning of what was to come with Matty's development, right? Because we got to see a little bit more about his secret life, you know, the things that he didn't want coming to the surface. Because at surface level, you hear something like that, and obviously your response to it would be, you're gross. But once he explained it, I'm like, bro, you got two choices, you know, and that was just real. It was real. That was real life. And I'm proud of Matty. I'm proud of him, man. But this show is just, it's great. We can't have it end at one season. No, this cannot be a miniseries. Peacock, if you're watching this, Seth MacFarlane, whoever, renew this. There needs to be a season 2, unless y'all wrapped it up at the end of season 1. Okay, you know, I guess. But if Squid Game, which was originally gonna be a miniseries, got a season 2, why not Ted? And I will see you guys in the next reaction. I'm out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on the video if you want to see more Ted reactions. See you guys soon.